Hi, I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be, maybe she is just testing me. Well, I've got a great email success story, and what I really liked about this email is this guy details what has been going on with his girlfriend. I think they've been together for about a year, but when he first started dating her, things went sideways. He came across my work, started applying it, and was able to completely turn things around, because it went for a period of time where he thought he had lost her for good and just had made too many mistakes. So I know probably 90% of the people, men and women both, that come to me are in these kinds of situations where things were going good at first, or maybe things were going good for a while and they started going sideways. And so it's a great email to help you correct when things go sideways and allow that other person the time and space to miss you, so they start coming back, and you can rekindle things and enjoy the glory of victory instead of the agony of defeat. So I got a short quote, and I'm going to go through his email. And the quote says, "When a woman senses weakness in her man, she will naturally pull away and test his strength to see what he's made of. If he passes, she will feel safe and comfortable and come back more attracted. If he fails, she will tend to pull away and test even more. Women make men better. Women want and need a man at his best. A man at his best and centered in his masculine energy makes a woman feel safe and comfortable enough to submit and let him lead. Either be a man and lead, or be left behind." It's so true. You can ignore reality, but you definitely can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. And the good news is this dude was able to turn it around. So for those of you who are in that situation and hoping to have a good success story like him, this is a great one to learn from. He says, "Hey Corey, how you doing? I live on the beach, man. This is fucking awesome. I love it here. It's so easy to be relaxed and peaceful when you live on the beach. It's like some mornings I get up and I'm just kind of like, oh, you just get up on the wrong side of the bed, and I just walk out here and I look at this beautiful blue water, and it's just, that's why it's so important to live someplace. Maybe you love living in the mountains or on a lake somewhere, but the idea is to create a life and lifestyle that you love, because you're going to meet other like-minded people that enjoy the same kinds of things. And when you get up every day and you own your time, you get to decide what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and who you're going to do it with. It helps keep you in a peaceful and relaxed state, and you're going to do your best work when you're peaceful and relaxed. And what's cool is when you're in that state, you're going to tend to attract other people into your life who are also peaceful and relaxed and chilled out. Helps make your life a totally drama-free existence. I'm doing great, and I just wanted to share my experience with you. At the moment, I am in a relationship for about 1 year now, and I'm very happy. It's your birthright to be happy, dude. Purpose of life is to enjoy it. It's like the people in Fiji. For those of you who've been to Fiji, you know this. It's like when if you ask a Fijian, like, what's the purpose of life, they look at you like it's kind of a dumb question, but it's like, to be happy, of course. But the way was quite tough. So one day I met this awesome girl, and I managed to set a date for Saturday. So we had a great day in the evening, as I wanted to call it a day, and I went for the kiss. I did it as you are teaching in your book. Then she kissed me back and we made out. I was on cloud 9. Obviously you really were digging this girl. And it's nice when you really dig somebody and it goes well. We didn't have sex though. However, before she left, she kissed me again, and I thought everything was going well. From that point on, she acted like nothing like this had ever happened. And of course, I was disappointed. So you were attached to an outcome. You had unreasonable expectations, and they weren't being met. You were not living in the present moment. You were living in the future, and partially the past, because she's not like she was last time I saw her. And what about the white picket fence and the living happily ever after? I thought that was the girl it was going to happen with. Focus on the controllables. What do I have control over right now? The one thing you always have control over is what things mean to you. So you could look at it and say, we had a great makeout session. Okay, so she's a little cold. Maybe there's another dude in the picture. Maybe something's going on in her life, what does it really matter? My job is to create an opportunity for sex to happen, to hang out, to have fun, the capital F, and hook up when the opportunity is there. I had so many thoughts going on through my brain, what the heck has happened the other day? And women can sense it. They can tell when you're somewhere else and your fucking wheels are turning. Makes them feel uncomfortable. They can't relax. But then I asked myself, maybe she's just testing me. When women sense weakness, they're going to pull away. They become unsure. Their feelings, they become unsure of how they feel about you. So they need some time away to contemplate and think on that. And if you've done things to make her look weak, she's going to back away. The average guy tends to try to force things and run after because he's worried about losing her. But if you have the attitude of, hey, I'm awesome, I'm a catch too, and I want somebody that really wants to be in my life and is going to make a mutual effort. And right now she's kind of cold and distant. Maybe she's just having an off day. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and see what happens. Because quite frankly, I don't want to spend my time with a girl that's not as excited to be with me as I am with her. That's a waste of my time, and it's demeaning and it's insulting to myself. You got to have high standards. On top of that, she told me that it would be better if we just stay friends. Ouch. The dreaded F word. Friend zone. 9 Danka. I pulled myself together and told her that I don't want to be friends, that I can't be around her and just be a male friend. Great expression of your truth. You said, this is where I'm coming from. The strongest negotiating position is being able to walk away and mean it. You just said, that doesn't work for me. I didn't start this so we could be pals or buddies. No, thank you. Furthermore, I told her to call me back if she changes her mind. It took some time until she called me back, but there we go. So he had the strength to resist. Because what's going on here, if you look at it from a negotiation perspective, he's thinking sex, romance, live happily ever after, or however long he's thinking things are going to last. And she's saying, how about you be my gay male girlfriend? How about let's just be friends? He's like, I don't think so. And she says, well, that's all I can do. And he's like, well, that doesn't work for me. But if you change your mind, get in touch with me. And he walks away because most guys will not have the balls to do that. And if there are other guys in her life, she's going to start pulling away and testing all those guys as well to see how they react. And most of the time, there's a 97% chance that those guys are going to pursue and try to force things, and then she still hasn't heard from you, and she's going to like, what happened to that guy? Did he meet somebody else? And they'll literally drive her right into your arms. Totally counterintuitive, but scarcity creates value. You show that you have the strength that if somebody offers you terms that are not to your liking, then you're willing to walk and never look back. That's what being a man is. It's masculine energy. You're focused on your outcome of what you want. You're not out for friendship. You're out for sex and romance and a damn great time. It took some time until she called me back, but there we go. I also had trouble during the relationship, but I remembered that you explained in one of your videos how to communicate with women effectively, which helped me a lot. This next statement is just, he's been with this is his girlfriend of a year, and he screwed up in the beginning. So I might have to give him a little bit of a tongue lashing here. I've only read the book once. Come on, man. And you've struggled a little bit, but you watched one of the videos, how to communicate with women effectively. So you're cherry picking information. Now the reality is, every guy knows a certain percentage of what they need to know in order to be successful with the ladies. But everybody also has a little bit of a knowledge gap. My book will help you fill in that knowledge gap. So you do more things right than wrong consistently, day in and day out, week after week, month after month, year after year. In this particular case, you haven't invested the time to learn the fundamentals in the book. And you're doing pretty well. You've got a year, but it's like, come on, dude, you can do better than that. You've been following me long enough. You've heard enough email stories where guys did the same thing. Yeah, I read it once, and I thought things were good. I didn't see it coming. Because, like, you get complacent. Complacency is not something that happens in a couple of days or a couple of hours or a couple of weeks or even months. So oftentimes, many months or years as guys slowly get complacent. Well, I'll do that next week. All right, next month we'll get together and we'll go out again. Things are busy with the kids or get things with the business. I got to make a little extra money first and then I'll take her out again. And next thing you know, we need to talk. I need some space. I'm not sure where I'm able to be at this point in my life. I got to get my head together. I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not ready to settle down. I need space. Read the book 10 to 15 times, dude. There's no shortcuts to success, and you're taking shortcuts, and you're rolling a dice, and you're risking it. It's like, why make dice? Why make your life dicey, if you will? It's just unnecessary. Why would you tie your shoelaces together and then try to run a race with your shoelaces tied? That's what you're doing. Come on, dude. And for those of you that haven't read my book, you can go to my website, subscribe to the email newsletter, and you can read the book for free. Get the knowledge, get the wisdom, and once you see the value, then go buy a Kindle or an iBook version or the paperback, or you can even get the audio version of my book for free by doing an Audible free trial. And if you'd like to get my help personally, go to my website, click the products tab at the top of your screen, and book whatever coaching option works for you. And I will talk to you soon.